Good day, Pisces viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your awesome energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. That will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. I was just shuffling for the overall energy for our Pisces collective for this general reading for February 2025. One card already came out, and that is Disruption. So let's shuffle for another card. Spirit, what else does the Pisces collective need to know for their overall energy for February? What else do they need to know? Thank you. All right. And we also have Solitude. Alrighty, guys. Disruption. Something is about to come through in your life that is going to cause a little bit of a shakeup. And it might cause you to take a step back from everything that you've known for the last while, or maybe your whole life. And I'm getting, I'm looking at this book. I was told to look at this book that she's holding. And I'm hearing that these things that you're learning, the lessons that you're learning in your life, that you're gathering, the life experiences, are nothing that you could have planned for, or nothing that you could have gained knowledge from besides going through it. This is, you try to be prepared for everything. You try to have all the keys, be very detailed. But in life, there are no, and especially the universe doesn't care about plans, doesn't care about the way things ought to go. And Spirit's kind of saying, you could plan all you want, but life isn't that way. So it's also good to be a solver, a problem solver. As much as you are great at planning details and getting through things and trying to get things set up and established, maybe you're great at planning a trip. Maybe you're great at getting things in order, or, having a checklist of sorts. Spirit's saying it doesn't matter. All that stuff doesn't matter, because life isn't that way. You can plan and plan and plan on some things, and it's just upheavals happen. And it's good to be a problem solver, to pick up the pieces, to figure out how to move on, how to put things back together again. And I do feel like, and I've said to most signs at this point, and during my collective readings, that a lot of changes are taking place to everybody across the world, but in everybody's personal lives. A lot of things are changing. A lot of change is going to happen. And I feel like Spirit's saying to all of us, you have to learn to grow. You have to go through it to grow through it. And at this point, there's going to be some disruptions, some tower moments that are going to be happening, some things that you're not even planning are going to be coming into your life. And it's how you move through it is what's going to matter. How you resolve the things are what's going to be the big thing, because disruptions happen. I was just told to look at this person's wearing handcuffs. Maybe you feel like you're trapped in a situation. Maybe you feel like you've gotten into yourself into something that you can't get out of. You're feeling, maybe you're living, like you feel like you're in a mental prison, or you're being held back from something. Like you want to move forward, but you're not able to. But how you resolve things is what really is going to matter here. And 2025 is the year of 9. So I feel like that is worth pointing out, that it's time to start figuring out how to move forward, how to gain some coping skills, how to be a problem solver, how to look at yourself and work on your shadow self, and to fix things that need fixing, not just in yourself, but maybe in your energy. Or not for yourself, but for the people in your energy. All right, so let's move forward to the tarot cards. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the Pisces Collective and their greatest good for February 2025. What do they need to know for their greatest good? Okay. We have the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. Very, very energetic cards right here. Queen of Wands. Amazing energy. I love the Queen of Wands so much. Energetic, strong, beautiful inside and out, smart. Can talk about anything. Deep conversations, light and fluffy. They turn heads when they walk into a room. People want to bask in their energy. Queen of Wands is a pretty big deal. Lots of energy, spontaneous, creative. Lots of fun energy here. And the High Priestess, very intuitive. So you might be connecting with your higher power lately. You might be, this might be a call to trust your higher power, to connect with your higher power, to, it also might be an opportunity or a time when you need to bite your tongue on certain situations. This is a energy of the High Priestess takes a lot of things in, can read people's body language, is very intuitive, just needs to sit back and kind of understand the way things are by just being present. So it's like you're being called to just take things in, not necessarily chime in on things or bite back at people. It might be a sign for you to be a better listener. Let people finish conversations before you chime in or before you give advice, or to be a sounding board for somebody and not give advice at all. Some people just want another person to hear them. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is, I'm feeling like you might be investing in something, or maybe you lost money in an investment, or because you have, maybe you invested in somebody or something, or the stock market, or maybe you are spending money on a new car, or maybe a new home, or you are putting money into something. You might have maybe are investing in yourself, going back to school. But this is a card of kind of like losing, because the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who's very flush, somebody who knows what they want, who lives this life of, you know, I know how I want to live my life, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to work my ass off to maintain that. But in reverse, it's like you might be helping somebody out financially, but there is some kind of like money loss here. Material loss is what I'm hearing. Material loss. Maybe you've lent something to somebody, or there's some kind of, yeah, some kind of material. I just keep hearing material loss. So take that as it resonates. Maybe you lent something to somebody, your favorite whatever, and they never gave it back. All right, Spirit, what else does the Pisces collective need to, thank you. Okay, so there's this you don't have clarity on something. We have this Ace of Swords in reverse. Lacking clarity on a situation, or a story, or an energy. You don't have the other side of the story, or the full story per se. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. You're stuck in a cycle. There is something that you keep thinking about, or keep living over and over again, and you're stuck in this cycle. But you need clarity on something before you can move on. You don't have the full story. You don't have the whole situation, both sides of the story, or you're not seeing things from the right perspective. I'm hearing you need to keep an open mind. Understand that there's more than one side to a story. Okay, so this is a lack of passion, really a big lack of passion, and something, a loss of growth. Something's not moving forward, but like I said, you're stuck in this cycle. Something's not moving forward. It's like a stagnancy, a monotony. Ooh. Something might be happening in, there could be a third-party situation, or something in a community. Maybe you can't trust this. Something, the universe is working behind to, the universe is working on something here. Let me clarify this Three of Cups. This is a Three of Cups is about community, about gaining strength to community, celebration. Sometimes it could mean a third-party situation, but I'm not really getting that. Page of Pentacles. You're missing opportunities. You're missing opportunities in your friend group, or Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting for something to grow. You're planting seeds. It's like you have an expectation of people or a person, and it's like they're not coming through for you. You have an expectation, but they're missing, they're not picking up on what you're putting down here. They're not, it's like you're dropping hints, but they're not picking up on it. And the universe is something going on. So there's going to be a shift. And we know that because of this disruption. But there's going to be a shift in that's going to happen that the universe is working on right now. So be mindful of that. And let's shuffle for the collective and their final message for the Pisces collective for this reading for February 2025. Spirit, what is the final message for the concluding message for Pisces? What do they need to know for the concluding message? What does the Pisces collective need to know for the concluding message? What does the Pisces collective need to know for the concluding message? What does the Pisces collective need to know for the concluding message? Shuffling for Pisces for February 2025. Thank you. Okay, so we have number 9. And again with the number 9, 2025 is the year of the number 9. So let's read this and see what it has to say. Bloodstone. Closing your eyes to the truth of reality will only connect you with the illusions you have created. Bloodstone is known to facilitate courage in the wearer, guiding them to follow their heart and make their own way. Bloodstone will appear in your reading when it's time to make a decision. You may feel as though there are 2 different paths, or perhaps even several paths to choose from. But deep down, your soul has already made the decision and is waiting for your ego to catch up. Disruption. Receiving this card suggests there is a battle between your heart and your mind, that the rational path is trying to steer you towards the more reasonable or safer option, but your heart doesn't share the same limitations. The path you'd really like to take may be harder, but nothing worth doing is the easy way to go. This card guides you to avoid the safety of crowds, cliches, and herd mentality, which will not fulfill the desire that is within your heart. So you got some... Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Thank you for showing that we're on the same page, and that there definitely is going to be some changes, disruptions. You need to make choices and to trust your gut. And this is all going to be very, very important this year. Starting now. All right, you are the Queen of Wands energy. So you have the energy to move forward, to move through this. Just make sure you have clarity and trust your gut. But changes are definitely on the horizon for you guys. All right, thank you for joining me. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. I'm going live every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern Standard Time. So please feel free to chime in. I will pull a couple cards for you if you have some questions. But I do love it. The energy gets pretty high, so it makes me happy and easier to do a reading because I can feel your energy more. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye, Pisces.